Hello, I'm Joshua Harris, the Public Information Officer for the City of Morganton. We got some winter weather predicted for tomorrow, so I figured I'd come out and talk to our Public Works Director, Scott Lickadoo, about the city's preparation efforts and how we plan to tackle possible ice and snow and sleet on the city streets and sidewalk. Scott, do you want to tell us what you got planned?
I can. We have a tiered approach in our planning. We have a list to provide to a truck driver, and it's a list of known slick spots and hazard areas that one truck can address. We have a two-truck level where we have two lists, and we give each truck a side of town with those known slick spots and priorities. And then we have a four-truck response, which is also layered first to hit slick spots in critical areas, and then we have a plowing list. And so each truck has a scripted route that they follow based on pre-planned priorities.
Okay.
And they call in checkpoints, and we monitor that on a map. And we keep up with the storm, we keep up with the mitigation efforts, and then we can respond to public safety's calls or to the public calls and concerns.
Okay. How many people do you have on standby for tonight, and how many could that increase to depending on the weather?
Okay, at this point I've got 6 men standing by to be able to operate 2 trucks.
Okay.
And maintain the administration of the operation. I'm going to watch the weather at noon, and if it looks like the storm is advancing at a greater rate, then I can increase that up to 10 people to run 5 trucks plus administrative support.
Okay.
That'll be the first night, and then if the snow starts accumulating and I need to disperse or transport it to another area, then I've got a standby plan to bring in the sanitation team, and we'll operate dump trucks and backhoes and plows, the motor grader, to collect the snow in the downtown area and the thoroughfares and take them to city property off-site so we can keep the traffic way open. I've also got the grounds crew standing by with shovels and plows on lawnmowers, and they'll first open the sidewalks and the pedestrian approaches to the public safety stations and City Hall, and then they'll work the downtown area as much as they can during daylight hours to keep our merchants accessible.
What streets can our residents expect to be cleared first? I mean, the primary streets come first, but kind of go through which ones those are.
Well, there's a logical priority. The first priority is to be able to get from the center of town to the hospital. And so we will follow the Sterling Street route and the Green Street route, and those are state highways, and so the state is also making an effort to do that. We'll do the thoroughfares. We'll do Union Street and Avery Avenue and Moorhead and streets that cross through the town area. And again, if they're state highways, the checklist says if the state has cleared it, then we move to the next street or the next priority.
Okay.
Once we get all of the major areas open, then we will go into the neighborhoods.
And then, yeah, so you kind of move from the center of town and the main thoroughfares out to the secondary streets.
That's correct.
Okay.
And we've got 4 trucks, and we divide the town geographically into 4 areas, and each truck has what we call a short list, which is the through streets, and then we've got the detailed list, which is all the neighborhood streets. So each crew is assigned a neighborhood so they're familiar with it. Today they're driving the trucks, driving the routes to see that there are no obstacles or problems, and then they will know the routes that they'll be plowing tomorrow and Saturday.
And then as far as the sidewalks go, you'll be working on those during the day, basically.
That's correct. Yeah, we'll start tomorrow morning. We've got a crew that will come in early to make sure the public safety stations are safe, and then they'll work through the day to make sure as much as they can get the downtown area open.
And if people have any issues, should they can with the streets or sidewalks,
they
should
can
they
call
call
our
you?
admin at 438-5248. Of course, if you have an emergency and it's a life-threatening emergency, they need to dial 911. But if you are asking about the status of snow removal inside the city limits, then you can call our office.
Well, thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Everybody stay safe.